Yo, do not make the same mistake that I made years ago. And I still see people do it today. I actually just seen a situation happen today at work where, someone felt like something was being said about them from a certain person. So they went up to the person and they tried to confront them, and they didn't have all the evidence. And so they just kind of looked silly. But sometimes, a lot of people destroy their own peace confronting everything that they peep, everything that they see. They feel like they got to call it out. Sometimes it's okay to let people win. you know it's okay, let them win, fuck it. Like, if you focus and you doing whatever you have to do, like, and I know when people hear that, they like, well, nah, fuck that, I ain't letting nobody win. Nah, it's okay, because at the end of the day, it's like they're winning a little battle, but you winning a war. Self-control is everything. Not every fucking thing needs a reaction. And I know this because I always felt like I had to add my 2 cents. I always had to say something. And sometimes silence protect your peace way better than truth ever could. Sometimes when you tell people the truth, that gives them another fucking reason to start talking and coming up with some scenario that you probably gonna try to react to then at that point. Sometimes you just need to give a motherfucker just a mute. Just don't give them anything. Just it's hard. I mean, I remember in first grade, there was a kid who would tell all the time on dumb shit. And the teacher would always say the same thing. Charlie, ignore him, ignore him. And Charlie was like, I can't ignore them because they doing it. Like, how could I ignore them if they doing it in front of my face? That shit's funny because it's true. Like, how could you ignore something if someone's doing something? But when you realize and you get to a point that when you ignore something, it's the most powerful fucking thing you could ever do. Because a lot of people want a reaction. And again, not everything needs a reaction. You'll learn that later down in life, or at some point when, you start getting on this path of just finding peace. You're going to realize that everything don't need a fucking reaction. You don't have to expose every lie. You don't have to. Time always reveals what the ego wants to prove. So a lot of these people, they ego, it's in a way. It's in a way. And time will always, always reveal the fucking truth. Everything you notice does not need to be addressed. Sometimes maturity is just seeing it all and choosing peace. I know a lot of people don't know what peace feels like, but you lose energy trying to confront shit, trying to confront people. And then you even if you gotta get all the information and make sure you getting all your P's and fuck all that. Just let them win. Let them win. Let them, at the end of the day, it's like, and they gonna go around, guess what I said to this motherfucker? Fuck it. Let them win at the end of the day. Peace is, it's not even won through confrontation. It's kept through discipline and detachment. So a lot of this shit and just everything in life, you have to detach. Detachment is huge. It's hard, but it's one of the best things you could do. Once you detach from things, and I grew up with attachment issues, right? I mean, you give me anything. I lost chapstick the other day. I felt like, oh my God, I fucking had this chapstick for 3 months and I lost it, and I felt like I needed to take off work. But at the end of the day, when you know how to detach, it's one of the best things you could do, because now your feelings and your emotions not involved. A lot of people emotions be involved with shit. Like, when people hear somebody talking about them, it's their feelings. They in their feelings. Like, fuck what they gotta say. I mean, the fact that they not even gonna come and approach you and say what they have to say, it shows the type of person that they are. And you want to go and try to argue and confront somebody who's a coward, that makes you look like a coward sometimes. You lose a lot of fucking energy when you go around trying to chase a explanation, trying to explain to somebody, that explanation that you're trying to chase after, it won't change who they are or what they did. You ever had somebody confronted them, said something to them, and the same fucking thing happened? They did the same thing. They might even apologize and say I'm sorry, but they don't mean it, because an apology is really changed behavior. A lot of people gonna tell you they sorry, but you gotta let people show you that they're sorry. Don't let people tell you. People gonna tell you whatever the hell they want you to hear. And at the end of the day, just let people have the last word, because real power is literally walking away knowing you could have did something or said something, but you didn't. So stop wasting your time on fucking everything because you feel like you need a reaction. The best reaction is no reaction. And sometimes it's just that. Let me know in the comments. Again, all that shit do is drain your energy. It drains your energy, and you could be using that energy to build something or make you better. Don't use that energy because you feel like someone got something to say to you or someone back, whatever. Fuck them. Let them talk. Let me know in the comments what y'all think. Send this to somebody who could use it. I love y'all. Deuces.